Ready? Hello, my name is Peterson, and this is my audience. And today I'll be talking about the United States' need for labeling genetically modified organisms in our foods. Genetically modified organisms are organisms that were chemically engineered in a lab that are not natural in nature. In 1992, the FDA claimed that these foods were no different than any others, although they are variants of plants, animals, bacteria, and viral genes. A recent lawsuit found that this claim was affected by White House politicians, and the main overseer of the project was Michael Taylor, who was a former attorney for Monsanto, which was a company that profits daily from genetically modified products. Today, the components that I will be going over are that GMOs are not labeled, GMOs contain side effects, and GMOs effects in today's market. My first main point is that GMOs are not labeled. 21 separate countries have labeling laws. No state in the United States has attempted this besides California, and food companies did not allow this to pass as they were scared that it would put an initial fear into the population. The FDA claimed that they would change the name. It would be in order if GMOs are significantly different from traditional counterparts, they no longer sufficiently describe the new product, or there was a safety issue such as the presence of allergens in the GMO food product. Yet the responsibility of these are put directly onto the manufacturer. Next, GMOs contain side effects. There are a few studies worldwide done on the side effects of GMOs, and I will give you a few examples of these. The first one is 19 similar studies of animals fed genetically engineered soybeans and maize. By the end of these studies, significant problems were found in the liver and kidney of these animals. Females had predominantly liver problems, and males were predominantly kidney problems. Another study was done on 30 pregnant and 39 non-pregnant women. These women were exposed to pesticides associated with genetically engineered foods, the main one being Cry1ab. This toxic pesticide was detected in 93% of pregnant women, 69% of the non-pregnant women, and 80% of the fetuses. There has also been a rise in allergens since 1997 by 18%. This corresponds with the raising of genetically modified organisms in the industry. These prove that there has been side effects caused by GMOs. Third, GMO effects in today's market. Did you know that over 70% of packaged foods contain GMOs? Outside of the United States, at least 26 countries have partial or total bans, including Switzerland, Australia, Austria, China, India, France, and Germany. Many polls have been done in the United States about what consumers want in their foods. More than 70% want these genetically engineered foods labeled, yet they have not, or this has not occurred. Those are some of the effects of GMOs in today's market. In conclusion, we do not know about the safety of these products as there is limited amount of scientists study. That is why we should push for the regulation which would force companies to label our foods for our health and for our consumer benefit. This leads us to the prospect of the freedom of choice, which is our right as citizens. Today I talked about the high requirement needed for labeling genetically modified foods. I went over the components that GMOs are not labeled, GMOs contain side effects, and the genetically modified organisms' effect on today's market. Thank you.